Next up, at UFC Macau, we have Zhao Kan Fang taking on Ming Shi. Ming Shi, 16-5 in her career, 4-1 in her last 5. She is on a 4-fight win streak. Zhao Kan Fang, 10-2 in her career, 5-0 in her last 5. She is on an 8-fight win streak. Zhao Kan Fang is a wrestler. She's going to shoot real takedowns. She's not going to rely on cage control, no trips, none of that nonsense. She is shooting full-blown takedowns and trying to force you to the ground so she can go ahead and get that ground and pound going. She does a great job maintaining that, staying busy enough to not get stood up. She keeps that position. She'll follow hips well if you create scrambles, and she'll flow anywhere from side control to guard back to submission attempts. Her submission defense is solid as well. Overall, pretty dominant fighter when she can get her game plan going. She's taking on Ming Shi. Ming Shi's a forward pressure striker, very small at 5'2". She can struggle with range because of that, but she is tough, she is aggressive, and she has had some success in the past using that aggressiveness. Her striking is not clean, but it is heavy, and it is always there. Her takedown defense against the cage is solid, but in the open mat, it does lack a bit. Her offensive takedowns are also much better off the cage than they are in the middle. Should be a pretty straightforward win. We got the biggest favorite on the... Oh, no, she's not the biggest favorite on the card. Kong Wang is. One of the bigger favorites on the card, and I am very confident in her. I think Zhao Kan Fang is going to be able to come forward, get the takedowns, and once it hits the ground, she's going to stay on top. The scramble skills aren't going to be there. So Zhao Kan Fang is going to be the pick. Last thing I say, I do the graphics, and then I post them all to Instagram. And when I went to Ming Shi's Instagram so I could follow and post and tag, her handle is like @wrestlers or something like that. So you would think her, I had to check 5 times. I'm like, wait, is this the same person? Because she doesn't fight like a wrestler. Why is that in her handle? So anyway, just a little anecdote there. What do you think, Jakey boy?
Do you know Seymour Butts?
I do know who that is, yes.
Nobody Seymour. Listen, Ming Shi is she's a little piece, ain't she? Huh?
She's happy.
You said you're on the gram. She's a little piece, huh?
I did not. Huh? Is it a provocative gram? I didn't peruse. I hit follow and then I tagged.
I just think she's a pretty girl, Angel. I'm not taking it sexual. I'm not trying to be weird about it. I just thought that she was a pretty girl. Nothing against Fang as well. She's also a pretty girl, but this Ming Shi. Doctor, I kind of like the doctor nickname, right? I was in surgery today. You gotta follow. hey, you gotta kind of follow the signs, follow the universe. Sometimes, you know, I'm talking with doctors in the surgery room today, almost losing my life. Now I'm breaking down a fighter, a beautiful girl, Ming Shi, whose nickname is the Doctor. I'm just putting, you know, sometimes 1 + 1 = 2 here. So Ming Shi, if you're interested in becoming a citizen, let me know. But I think Fang wins this fight. I think it's going to be her length and the striking, as you mentioned, kind of the scrambling abilities and the takedowns. I actually do think that Ming is going to come in and try to be the offensive wrestler and grappler, but she's going to struggle closing that distance. And when you're trying to take down Angela, you know this as well because you don't know this because you didn't shoot one single takedown on me, but if you were to shoot a takedown on me, you would realize that when you're the shorter person against a tall, lanky, stronger person like me, it's hard to take those tall people down, right? If you're shooting a single, you can't elevate the single because they're fucking, you got to get on your tippy toes, and it's very hard to do. I think even if she gets to the entries, it's going to be hard to take Fang down. So I do like Fang here, but, you know, the Doctor, hey, I'm trying to get my staples out next week. I need these staples out, Ming Shi. If you're interested,
I mean,
you take me out, or I'll take you out, and you take my staples out. We'll make it a deal.
There you go. There you go. Jacob shooting a shot with Ming Shi. Although he picked the other side, that should be awkward dinner conversation. DraftKings Fantasy. Zhao Kan Fang should be worth that $9,200. The nonstop aggressive wrestling, the control time, the busyness on top should be able to cover. My only concern there is she might quite literally get 3 takedowns, and that's it. 1 in each round, tons of control, and keep it there.
I think she stays away from him. I think she keeps range and just pitter pats for a win.
You don't think the nonstop wrestler is going to wrestle?
I don't really see. I mean, I watched the fight where she seemed very comfortable just kind of being at range on the feet as a longer girl.
All right, well, we'll see. If you do want to check out all the picks, the bets, I do have a bet with Fang in it. If you want to check out all the picks, the bets, the round line leans, and more, you can unlock them now.
Really?
Only $10 for an entire month. That $10 includes UFC China, UFC 310, UFC Tampa. WeWantPicks.com. Click become a member at the
Like
top.
the stream. If you haven't liked the stream, take 1 fucking second. Give me a like for every staple that's currently in my fucking head right now. Like it once, like it twice.
And Jacob's shooting his shot, trying to give Ming Chi the opportunity of a lifetime.
Guys,
And
we are in movies. I'm going to the Oscars next year. We need this exposure. We need to get me fucking laid, man. It's backing up. It's getting dangerous. I'm getting aggressive.
let's back it up. Let's do some foreshadowing. He unclogs that back up with Ming Chi. They have a child, and here is that child. This is Jacob. Jacob.
What the fuck? How is this all of a sudden just ready? How the fuck did that happen?
I searched it while you were hitting on Ming Chi.
What you fucking
And this is
dick
is
bitch.
what your child would look like.
You know what's so funny is I've seen that picture so many fucking times.
It's the perfect Asian ginger picture on the internet.
If there's one thing that these pictures with my fucking staples in my head prove, it's that my hair is not fucking red. This isn't fucking red hair. It's fucking.
That's pretty fucking red, dude.
It's the tint of the camera. Look at it on fucking Instagram. It's brown ass hair.
Well, let's all root for Ming Chi, Jacob, and their future child in this mugshot. And we do have a 10 spot from Teflon. Teflon said, I won $20K these last 3 weeks from your picks. Here's a token of my appreciation. Thank you, Teflon.
I didn't appreciate that. Off record. I didn't appreciate that.
Well, that was on record.
I'm saying off. If we could do this off record real quick, I would.
But everything we're doing right now is on record.
But I would like
Everybody-
it off record to say that I did not appreciate that.
I
On
can't
record, that was hilarious, Angel. Off record, I did not appreciate that.
No, fair enough. Okay. Got it.
When's the last time you had staples? Because I can arrange it.
Okay. Why don't we fist fight?
Well, I'm
You picked the
down
day
and
and
out
time.
right now. Sorry,
Oh,
I would
yeah.
literally.
Oh,
You know what's
right
so
there.
funny about this? Is I have been. God, Angel, I've been training so hard the last few months, ready for this because you always said any place, anytime, whatever. And I was so ready. I was going into this week feeling on top of my game. I was gonna come on this. I promise you, I was gonna come here this week, and I was gonna be like, since there's no fight
date
Saturday
ready.
night,
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, this is the week, Angela. I want to challenge you this week. I was going in ready, top of my game. I had the weight all planned out. I did a little bit of a weight cut to make sure I was lean and ready. And I was gonna call you out and say Saturday night we're fucking fighting. Any place, anytime is what you said. And now I got staples in my head. I
So
can't do it.
close. Yeah, you were right there. You were right there. We'll
Damn
have to
it,
reschedule
man.
it.
God, I felt good about it too, man. God,
Yeah.
I felt. You don't know what was coming. You don't fucking know what was coming for you, man.
I'm
God,
just so glad because I feel like you were gonna black out and then anything would happen.
if only I didn't have these staples. Damn it.
We'll just have to wait a week.
No, I mean I know the staples. I know the staples come out next week, but this is a deep scar. That I don't know. It's
Well,
gotta
the
be
best part
months.
is there's a couple of week break between the end of this year and the beginning of next
I
year.
think
Then
this
we'll have
is
plenty of
'cause
time
I
to
had
film content.
when I had cancer on my face. I mean, this was months and months of before it actually was like fully closed. So the top of my head, I mean, that's the target zone. I mean, the way that I'm usually boxing like
Yeah,
this.
you do get lit up in the head. And that is correct.
It's
is correct.
geez, me months, man. I think, God, I don't know when we could do it again.